Hi Capricorn. So I'm starting the earth signs today. They're going to be a bit, I'm starting Capricorn now, and I'm going to be trying to do the other earth signs this afternoon in between work, in between my readings. So I'm going to jump straight in. Full moon today, exciting. Also my son's 17th birthday today as well on the full moon, my little Capricorn. Big Capricorn, should I say, compared to me. So all about a lot of emotional energy being released, especially going into the new decade. It's also a lunar eclipse. So there's a lot of universal energy changes, exciting times. So I'm going to jump straight in. I have been explaining in all my other videos. I've been a bit lapsy-daisy with my readings, but I'm on it this year. So there'll be two videos for definite every month. There might be more depending on what time I've got and things to put things on YouTube, because I do this full time. So if I've got any breaks between clients and stuff, or if I feel inclined to do any readings online, they will be done. I don't focus on love and romance unless I'm asked about it or unless I'm given it. If you get it, you get it. If you get finances, if you get spiritual, I'm all about self-empowerment, self-growth, purpose, trying to make you happy basically, and help you to live a happy life. But like I say, if love and romance comes out, then I'll give it you. Each month I just go with whatever cards I feel. This month I'm using the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck and the Doreen Virtue and Angel deck. So I'm just going to go straight into it with your spiritual cards first and see what's going on for my Capricorns for the first half of Jan. Well, we're nearly there anyway, but first part. Power. So coming into your own personal power. So I do like this, and I always like to start off with number 8 as well. 8 is a karmic number, infinity symbol. I always like to say with the number 8, it's time to raise your vibrations. So you could be, spiritually, you could be like stepping up. We're going from a low vibration to a high vibration. If you're already on a high vibration, you could be stepping up spiritually. You could be, energetically like coding upwards. Major Arcana. I do like that with spiritual tarot. I do love the power card. So your challenge, rest and rejuvenation. Spiritually, meditation, clearing the thoughts, clearing any emotional karma. I'm liking it. So your challenge is to basically rest and just go with the flow, especially with this moon. Go with the flow, release the emotions, embrace the emotions. Meditate, connect. There's a connection. Gaining that connection. It's also the 2020. We're in the 4 year. About stability and things. Looking at these, it's about creating stability whilst you're raising your vibrations, your frequencies. Maybe you just need a little bit of time out for yourself. Why is it coming around now? Yeah, balance. Number 11. I love the 11. I'm a life path 11. Magic numbers. So it's coming around because, yeah, this is going to create balance, or there's a need for balance within your own personal time as well. So you may be giving a lot, and it's time to create some kind of balance within you, especially emotional thoughts as well. So if any of my Capricorns are holding old emotions, it's definitely time that we're dealing with those. But from a spiritual point of view, we've got Archangel Michael there. I'm feeling connection, like connecting to your guides, connecting to your higher self, connecting spiritually. So recent past. Yeah, spiritual strength. Yours is definitely a spiritual reading. So recent past, spiritual strength, getting those guides, getting that connection. You're already doing it. If you're not, I kind of want to say I'm feeling that some Capricorns are doubting their spiritual connection. Seriously, don't be doubting your spiritual connections, because this is exactly what I'm feeling all the way through your cards. They're opening the doors for you. It's time to move forward. I'm seeing ascending. Uprising. I like it. At present, yeah, moving forward, moving on. So you're moving on from the darker times. So you've done the dark night of the soul work. I'm not saying that's not going to come round again, because if you don't do the full work, it comes round again, doesn't it? But it's only a matter of time. You know, seeing the light, the vibrations, you're moving forward. It's just a matter of time. Especially with the, I want to say timelines. I'm getting timelines. So it could be spiritually, it could be like dissolving timelines. You're moving forward, you're moving into the lighter times. Spirit are definitely putting you in light mode. A very spiritual reading, Capricorn. Oh, I'm saying spiritual reading. Spiritual union in your near future. Ooh. Some of my Capricorns are on their spiritual journey to meet their twin or, you know, soulmate, whoever shares your own blueprint. But it doesn't always have to be spiritual as in a romantic. It can be, but it could also be like to connect with your guides, to connect with your higher self. That is a spiritual union. But I'm liking it. I'm feeling romance. But let's see. Then again, you can romance yourself, can't you? Don't really need someone else to do that. Your power in this situation. Yeah, there's definitely a spiritual union going on. Whether that be with another person or whether that be spiritual unions like soul family type of it, you know. Your power in this situation, yeah, you recovery, you're coming out of that suffering in silence. You could have been isolating yourself whilst going through this awakening. And that's probably why spirit are bringing in people on the same vibration to yourself, you know, so then you can see the path forward. It's always, you know, it's better to go teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, as one of my friends said not long ago. Outside influences. Truth. You're seeing the truth. You can see the truth. I like this because it's like one more jump onto that scale there and he's bang out into the universe. But the outside influences could be an air sign, Libra. But it's all about you restoring balance, and I think there's some kind of emotional balance. It's like you're holding yourself back spiritually for some reason. Like a fear, or you've got like a self-doubt about your connections, that you can connect. But you totally can. And you're definitely connecting with someone. It's like you're on a journey to connect with this person. At the minute, we just need to move forward, like step into that vibration. But you're already doing it, so you're seeing the truth of situations. It's like you're looking at. I've kind of the last few months I've kind of said that my life's been like a science project. So I'm looking at everyone in different ways, how they behave, their thoughts, like everything, like feeling their vibration. I know who I link with, I know who I don't link with, I know who I need to stay away from to protect my own energy, but I know who I can fully give my energy to. And I feel like you're in the same situation. You know, you're ready to bring in new people, and like I say, it doesn't have to be love, but it can be. But we love as friends anyway, don't we? We love as soul family. So yeah, it could be a romantic partner, or it could just be loved ones. It could be, you know, connecting with loved ones, connecting with spirit, connecting with your higher self, connecting with yourself. Hopes or fears, my cats. Oh, I've got two. Oh, nice. Victory and success. But I always see that as connecting with the divine anyway. You know, it's like thanking the divine, blowing his trumpet. You know, I've heard you, I can hear you. It's definitely about connection. And then we've got the wheel of destiny finally moving in your favour. So if you have been going through elements of the dark night of the soul, I feel like you like actually coming out of that. Keep going round, because your hope is that you totally be enlightened. Going right, instead of going around in circles and having to keep doing the work, it's just like open to the connection. You've already got it. You know, healing the heart chakra. You could be helping heal other people's heart chakras. That could be your hope, to want to help. Your outcome is the discontent and boredom card, but I'm kind of not going with it. With it being the number 4, and your challenge being the 4, your outcome for the next couple of weeks, actually, it could be this moon, though. Your outcome is to look out. It feels like you're closed off. You're feeling closed off, especially like with connections and things like that. There could be a bit of a loneliness element. So maybe you're going out there and helping loads of people, and everyone thinks you're really strong and you're this and you're that, you know, and you could be kind of isolating yourself. You might feel empowered if you isolate yourself, but I'm kind of feeling, looking at this reading, it's time to push yourself out. It's time to venture out towards connections. You know, there's a big whole world there. If you live in your own little world, you're missing out on all this. But I want to clarify it. It's definitely time to come out of isolation. That's the most hiding. But spiritually. Movements, choices and decisions. Yeah, so it's about taking action. So while you're in your own thoughts, taking this time out, it's like it's time to come out of that now, venture out, because you have to make those movements, choices and decisions, whether it's spiritual, whether it's where you live, whether it's finances, relationships, you know, it's time to venture, it's time to move out of the comfort zone. I feel like there's a comfort zone here, and you're being led towards spiritual unions, soul family, soul mates, twin flames, higher self, guides, definitely a spiritual connection. So angel cards for Capricorn for beginning of January. So straight away, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, even a new home possibly, but that could be a new place of work. I always say like soul family feels like home. So it could be like bringing in your soul family. The need to be around your soul family more. You might have soul family, but there might be a need to put yourself in there. But the Ace of Water as well, dealing with emotions. I do feel like some Capricorns are being strong for everyone else and not putting themselves first in a sense. Falling in love. I do feel like there's a lot of Capricorns that need to fall in love with themselves. And the resurgence of a relationship. Well, if that's a soulmate or a twin flame, you'll have been together before anyway. So it doesn't have to be a relationship in this lifetime. It could be a new one that feels familiar, you know, that you know you've known this person. I'm definitely getting some kind of spiritual connection. What's challenging this? The moon. I can't write this shit. So the moon. Important psychic insights. Events behind the scenes. Release the fears that are holding you back. So is there a fear of love? Are you putting on a brave face? I don't need anyone. You know, that type of thing. Because I'm feeling like there's a need for love, for connection. I do feel like within the next, like, say, 7 days, there's going to be massive, like, spiritual growth with a lot of Capricorns, especially if you're on your spiritual journey. Especially with this important psychic insight, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition. Definitely, it's about releasing the old emotions that are holding you back, releasing the fears that hold you back. Are you still feeling that some people will judge you for being on your spiritual journey? Because that needs to go. That definitely needs to go. Just be you, because to me, if you're a Capricorn, you're on your spiritual journey, you're in strong energy. You should be standing, you should be shouting it from rooftops, you know, standing in your own personal power and not hiding behind anyone or anything or behind the door, you know, getting yourself out there. So, why's it going around? 2. Ooh. So we've got the 6 of Fire, victory. Good news on its way, public recognition. And that's what I was just saying then about, I feel like you need to be putting yourself out to the public. I feel like even if it's just your family, you know, like, this is who I am, take me as I am, or, you know what I mean? You're not on my journey. That's it. Dwindling off. You know who's right for you on your path, and you know who's not. And on top of that, we've got the Magician. You're ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Bringing in the Magician energy, manifesting. Recent past. Yeah, you've done the awakening work. But it's like there's something stopping you from, bang, going out there, you know, I've done it. There's like a fear of society or a fear of judgment, opinions. But what are other people's opinions? No, you know. So the awakening, you've done this, looking at things from a different perspective. You've done the temporary standstill. It's time to come out of this like kind of hermit mode. It's important to be yourself. You need to show who you are. You know, you could be working with archangels. We've got Archangel Raziel and Archangel Gabriel here. And Archangel Haniel with me. At present, we've got 5 of Earth, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. I'm kind of getting it's more the wisdom to accept help from others, because I feel like some Capricorns, they've set off on this like spiritual journey, and like I was saying, it's like you're looking after everyone else. Who's looking after you? You know, like we say, we are all one. We're supposed to be helping each other, especially soul family, in that you are allowed to open up, be vulnerable. You're allowed to show your vulnerability, because that is a power. You know, you don't have to be like the full-on strong all the time. You can show your vulnerability. To me, that is a major power. I love people who can be vulnerable. I love people who can show their emotions. It's strong. Near future. So we've got 2 5s now. Definite changes. 5 of Air. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. So it's like you're definitely judging who is right for you and who is wrong for you within your group setting. And I feel like that's because of the awakening. You can feel the energy. You know who's right for you. You know who's wrong for you. I do feel like we're going to be speaking as truth, and basically, you know, learn what you can from this situation. You will see who's vibrating on your level and who's not. I just want to get a clarifier on that. Ooh. Page of Water, a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heart and psychic abilities. See, your intuition, your psychic abilities, they're telling you who is right and who is wrong, but I do feel like they're leading you towards someone. A new person enters your life. They could already be in your life, and because it's saying a relationship begins a new phase. So you could be friends, going on to something more. And it doesn't have to be love either. You could be like going out there and working together, you know, working as a partnership, not taking on the world by yourself. But then they're the ones on the spiritual journey, but I am still feeling that some of my Capricorns are like, nope, being single, nope. And then bang, someone comes in and it rocks you, and you're not expecting it because you've been that adamant, no, I'm doing this journey on my own, and Spirit's like, no, you're not. There's a spiritual union coming in. It's like you're in denial, like you can already feel it coming. Your power in this situation, release. The Death card, transformation. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Your cards are seriously spiritual. I love it, really strong. But 13, divine feminine number as well. Maybe if you're a male, it's like connecting with that feminine energy, the emotional energy, being open, being vulnerable, being able to speak about your emotions. Females, exactly the same. You don't have to be strong. You can release the anything that's you've put in your path. So any rules you've put in yourself as well. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Well, maybe it's time to rethink them. Outside influences. Oh. Way too many. Outside influences. The 9 of Water. We are under the Cancer full moon today, the lunar eclipse, 9 of Water. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, love of life. To me, it's like you do love life, but I feel like you're missing out on an actual love connection. Whether that, and I keep saying it, whether that is with a person, a human in a meat suit, or a spiritual connection, it's like you're blocking yourself from experiencing some kind of love element, and a wish being granted. Why do I keep getting September in my head? I don't know if I'm going past September or September coming up. Hopes or fears. The Emperor, the Four. Organisation, logic, structure, discipline and leadership. Straight away I'm getting it as in you need to get more, not stricter, but organised with finances. So you could be, like I said, giving a lot of yourself, helping other people all the time, but you've got to be able to be in control of your life. You've got to be able to, you know, if you're giving it's got to be give and take, hasn't it? So, being organised and structured within like business, within finances, within life, you know, get yourself. It's like sprinkling your life. Anything that's in your home that you don't need there, get rid of it. Blocks. Holding on to certain aspects of the past. But I feel like you're trying to put control over yourself. Like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm not. But yet you could experience so much if you just stop putting those blocks on yourself. Oh, nice. So your outcome for, I'm saying this like over the moon energy, because we've got the 17 now, the star, 17, 8. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So it's like something major's changing. I want to go to around the 17th. There's major changes. I think you're going through some kind of emotional change, and you're going to realise what is blocking you, and basically get rid of it, because they're trying to bring someone new in, whether that is a new guide or a person. You know, make the long-term plans, look out for the future. Don't block yourself. Don't put things in your own path. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to, you know, I'm sticking on this path and that is it. I used to say the path's not going to turn into a motorway with 4 lanes. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather know the destination of each of them 4 lanes. But maybe then I'm just, you know, why keep yourself on one strict path? I kind of want to say, stop blocking yourself, because this is a major spiritual, you're just releasing blocks. There's a major, like, bang. I don't even know why I said that, but I am feeling like a bang situation, but it's an epiphany, you know, a light bulb moment. But I absolutely love it. Love it. Got a lot of major arcans in your reading. So I hope that helps someone. Bye.